My early relatives lived to be 150, 200, 300 years old for thousands of years. All the women are endowed, empowered to maintain the optimum potential a person is capable of being. A woman's birthright is to maintain the optimum potential a person is capable of being. When the babies were born, the mothers would hand the baby over to an awaiting new mature woman. This new mature woman would take her residue that she had captured from her period. She captured in a testicle sac that was from one of the slaughtered game animals, the male game animals. By applying this residue on the newborn infant, on the baby's hands and feet, arm, his or her body, this is a symbolic gesture that she had given birth to this infant. This is a sealing and bonding ceremony that she has become this newborn's new mother. This causes an energy in her bosom to start the breast lactating. When she draws the baby up to her breast, the baby can feed freely from her breast. A new mature woman's breast nourishment, new mature woman's breast nourishment is and has more beneficial concentrated nourishment for the infant than the infant's own mother. The benefit of this is that the baby's taken care of 24/7 now. The mother can resume taking care of the older siblings. The new visitor to the home, the baby's wet nurse, will be being paid for, she will accumulate a dowry that she is receiving from the family that she's staying with to feed the baby. This new visitor comes in, she's bringing in new dialogue, new stories. She is entertaining the already younger siblings there of experiences of her and her family. And what she saw on the big screen, the clouds in the sky were like the new entertainment of describing things that the children can learn new words and new information of out there in their world. The residue from the period that was in the testicle sacs was also used to apply to injuries or coming into contact with poisons. When this new mature woman is ready to settle down with her suitor, this residue was also used to apply on the genital areas to enhance and increase their copulation part of their arrangement of man and woman. This was a sealing and bonding also to this man and woman arrangement, that they wouldn't need anyone else. The residue and other blood that was collected within the home there was handed to the men to take away from the homes and villages to designated areas where this blood would be applied to a rock or a stump. And this would lure a beast to this area, and when the beast would come in contact with this, it would be caught in a snare or a trap, and then it was ambushed and killed and slaughtered there on the spot, and then was the guest of honor at the next meal when it was brought to the village. The dog would go to the area where they slaughtered the beast, and it would clean up the area and leave its scent. So the man's scent wouldn't be there to catch the next beast. I have the title of this is Why It's in a Man's DNA to Take Out the Garbage. In this day and age, well, back then the new mature woman would take a polished stone as a type of a blockage and remove the blockage and would pour it into the testicle sac, say like a reclosable Ziploc, and capture the blood in there. In this day and age, the new mature woman would be able to pump her breasts to fill bottles and call it New Woman's Breast Nourishment for Newborns. which would which would be beneficial to the new babies. I have the information on this being a resource for a holistic approach to wellness. A few years before this writer and this author of how this physician left her successful practice to live with a family in Australia, in the inner land of with the Aborigines, and where she discovered that the women are endowed, empowered, and birthright to maintain optimum wellness. And she also came out with another book, Mutant Message Down Under and Mutant Message Forever, from Forever. But my recorded document is years before she had come out with this. I had cross-referenced the medical dictionary when I wanted to know more about this as a healing or returning to wellness. I made this attachment to the first pages in the Bible, in Genesis, and where it says in Leviticus, where a woman's unclean or sick or ill, or she might as well be diseased. That is Greek. That is such a philosophy. Remove the word unclean and install endowed. That's what I did in the Bible. And in the last pages of the Book of Mormon and Ether, where my early relatives, my connection with my early relatives, would have lived to be extremely old. And so combine the Book of Mormon and the Bible, everything in between. The Bible may be a little confusing, and the Book of Mormon is not, but it's a lot of information to gain, the information of returning to our Heavenly Father through His Son Jesus Christ. Both of them came from Jesus Christ. But my early relatives were there.